students. Last lecture we have discussed some properties of central force, that is conservation of angular momentum and conservation of aerial velocity. Now next point in your syllabus is GPS, that is global positioning system. We have to discuss the basic idea of GPS, that is global positioning system. So GPS is used for navigation, that is GPS provides you your exact location near or on the earth's surface anytime, anywhere, in any weather conditions, no matter where you are. Now, working of GPS, working of GPS. Actually, 24 satellites, 24 satellites, they are revolving around Earth at height about 19,300 kilometer with velocity 11,200 kilometer per hour. So 24 satellites, these are revolving around the Earth at height about 19,300 kilometer above the Earth's surface with velocity 11,200 kilometer per hour. Then these satellites continuously sends the signals towards GPS receiver. This satellite sends the signal towards the GPS receiver. Then GPS collects these signals. GPS collects these signals from the multiple satellites. So this is the first process. 24 satellites are revolving. This satellite sends the signal towards GPS. GPS collects the signal from these multiple satellites. Now, at least 3 satellites are used to determine the location. GPS determines the location by using triangulation process. Location is determined by using triangulation process, and for triangulation process 3 satellites are used. 3 satellites are used to determine the location. But for better accuracy, 4 satellite is required for better accuracy. For better accuracy, 4th satellite is required. For better accuracy, 4th satellite is required, and it gives the information about mean sea level. This 4th satellite gives accurate information about MSL. Finally, the time period of GPS is about 12 hours. So this is working of GPS. Actually 24 satellites are revolving around the Earth. This satellite sends the signal towards GPS. GPS collects the signal from these multiple satellites. Then GPS determines the location by using triangulation process. At least 3 satellites are required to determine the location using triangulation process. But for better accuracy, 4 satellite is required. It gives information about mean sea level and time period of GPS is about 12 hours. Now, history of GPS. So, first GPS was installed in the year 1978. History of GPS. First GPS was installed in the year 1978. Now later on, full constellation of 24 satellites was launched and name of the first GPS is Navstar, that is navigation, satellite and ranging. Long form of Navstar, that is navigation, satellite and ranging. So name of the first GPS, that is Navstar. Finally, applications of GPS. Applications of GPS, that is first industry, second agriculture, third military, fourth aviation, fifth geophysics. These are applications of GPS. So listen here once again. Global positioning system. GPS helps us to determine our exact location on or near the Earth's surface anytime, anywhere, in any weather condition. Then working of GPS. 24 satellites are revolving around the Earth. These satellites send the signal towards the GPS receiver. GPS receiver collects the signal from these multiple satellites and GPS uses this signal to determine the location by using triangulation process. For triangulation process, 3 satellites are required, but for better accuracy, 4 satellites is required. It gives information about mean sea level. Time period of GPS is about 12 hours. Now history. First GPS was installed in the year 1978. Later on, 24 constellation of satellite was launched and name of the first GPS is Navstar. Long form of Navstar is navigation, satellite and ranging. Finally, applications of GPS, that is industry, agriculture, military, aviation and geophysics. So this is about the basic idea of GPS. GPS काय होतं, आपलं लोकेशन पृथ्वी तलावर आपण कुठेही असेल, आपण कुठेही असू द्या, कोणत्याही ऋतुमानामध्ये आपलं लोकेशन डिटरमाइन करतो. त्यानंतर वर्किंग ऑफ जीपीएस. जीपीएस मध्ये काय होतं, जीपीएसच्या वर्किंग मध्ये 24 सॅटेलाइट वापरले जातात. हे 24 सॅटेलाइट पृथ्वीभोवती 19,300 किलोमीटर उंचीवर आणि 11,200 किलोमीटर पर आवर म्हणजे ताशी 11,200 किलोमीटर वेगाने हे 24 सॅटेलाइट पृथ्वीभोवती फिरत असतात. हे सॅटेलाइट जीपीएसच्या दिशेने कंटिन्युअसली सिग्नल सोडत असतात. जीपीएस रिसीव्हर ह्या सॅटेलाइट पासून सिग्नल घेतो आणि त्याचा वापर लोकेशन डिटरमाइन करण्यासाठी करतो. मग लोकेशन कसं डिटरमाइन केलं जातं, ट्रायंग्युलेशन प्रोसेसच्या सहाय्याने डिटरमाइन केलं जातं. तर ट्रायंग्युलेशन प्रोसेससाठी 3 सॅटेलाईट आपल्याला पुरेसे आहेत. परंतु जर आपल्याला बेटर ॲक्युरसी पाहिजे असेल तर चौथा सॅटेलाईट हा वापरला जातो. आणि हा चौथा सॅटेलाईट मीन सी लेवल बद्दल इन्फॉर्मेशन सांगतो. मीन सी लेवल म्हणजे समुद्र सपाटीपासूनचे अंतर. आणि GPS चा टाईम पिरियड हा 12 तास आहे. म्हणजे एक पृथ्वीभोवती एक प्रदक्षिणा पूर्ण करण्यासाठी GPS ला 12 तास लागतात. त्यानंतर हिस्ट्री, पहिला GPS 1978 साली लॉन्च केला होता. आणि त्यानंतर 24 सॅटेलाईटचं पूर्ण नक्षत्र परत लॉन्च केलं गेलं. पहिल्या सॅटेलाईटचं नाव काय होतं GPSचं? नवस्टार. तर नवस्टारचा लॉंग फॉर्म तर नॅव्हिगेशन सॅटेलाईट अँड रेंजिंग. नवस्टार मीन्स नॅव्हिगेशन सॅटेलाईट अँड रेंजिंग. फायनली GPSची ॲप्लिकेशन इंडस्ट्रीमध्ये, ॲग्रिकल्चरमध्ये, मिलिटरीसाठी GPS मेन GPSचा हेतू होता तो मिलिटरीसाठी GPSचा वापर केला गेला. त्यानंतर वैमानिक शास्त्रामध्ये म्हणजे ॲव्हिएशनमध्ये आणि जिओफिजिक्समध्ये. तर इथं GPS हे आर्टिकल संपलेलं आहे. इट इज स्टॉप हिअर.